that went forward to third reading. So, Sir, in summary, we will oppose at second reading. We do invite the Minister to make those changes and to table his SOP today.
I call the Honourable Member Rahui Katani. Tēnā koe.
Tēnā koe. This misuse of drugs amendment bill is one that the Māori Party feels very extremely, in fact, strongly about. And it's timely that it's being debated on the same day that another harmful drug of choice is being debated, that is tobacco. The Māori Party promotes whānau order as the way forward to achieving a future where whānau determine what is in their best interests. Quite simply, addiction and misuse of drugs is not part of that pathway. Mr. Speaker, controlling the supply of illegal drugs is an important and significant objective, and an objective which the Māori Party fully accepts. The production of and addiction to drugs is accepted as not being in the best interests of Māori. Apparently, the Prime Minister's Chief Scientific Advisor, Professor Sir Peter Gluckman, has estimated that the value of methamphetamine market in New Zealand is about $1 billion per annum. At least 10% of this amount is derived from domestically diverted pseudoephedrine. But of course, the greatest cost is the loss of human potential. I remember a case in April 2010 when a Taranaki pea dealer actually handed himself into police asking to be charged. He was desperate to get away from what he'd been involved in. And this desperate action indicates that, like cigarette smokers, people addicted to pea more than likely want to quit but find it hard due to physical withdrawals. This case, and so many of the tragic situations that we hear of, in situations where whānau have been held to account for the impact of illegal drugs, has motivated us to really consider carefully the type of bold response we need to take with pea, as we have done with cigarettes, given the uniqueness of the problem and its effects on whānau. Bulk quantities of pseudoephedrine are now being intercepted in much larger volumes, where they are hidden in furniture and in cargo ship containers instead of other small-time methods. And we can all recall different stories we've been told of drug hawks standing outside chemists and paying elderly women up to $100 to buy them a few boxes of cold drinks. Such is the grip of the addiction. So it's not a question of whether we should or shouldn't do something. It's a question of what we can do, what strategies we can introduce, what support we can provide within our families to keep our families drug-free. But in the interim, we support the passage of this legislation to prohibit the importation of controlled drugs. We do, however, question the validity of passing an amendment to the Misuse of Drugs Act while the Law Commission is carrying out a wide-ranging review of that Act. It seems to us that it would be the most sensible course of action that a comprehensive review which takes all issues into account and scopes out a long pathway ahead is held, and then we look at the law. At the end of the day, doing something about drug abuse is in line with our respect for mana whakapapa. Too many young Māori lives have been destroyed by pea. This bill supports the strengthening of whakapapa lines. We support whānau-focused drug education, whānau-focused drug addiction, recovery and restoration services, and we support any initiatives which will act in reducing the availability of methamphetamine or reducing drug-related harm. To this end, the Māori Party stands in support of this bill.
I call the Honourable Member